First of all, I would just like to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. I have had so many requests from many of you that have asked me, Hope, what do you do for laundry detergent? So after trying a lot of different DIY recipes for laundry detergent, this by far I think is my favorite recipe. I've been using it for 3 months now and I am just so in love with it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. And yeah, so let's dive into it. So the biggest reason that I started using DIY laundry detergents for our laundry is because I had found as I was making cleaner and safer and more natural options for me and my family, I was switching over from the toxic chemical-filled detergents over to the more cleaner options that are dye-free, fragrance-free that you can get in the grocery stores. However, they weren't always the most cost-effective. And with as much laundry as we do in our house, I wanted something that I knew I was gonna get more bang for my buck and be more all natural. So my DIY laundry detergent recipe is super simple and yeah, it's awesome. So what you first need to start out with is a bar of soap. You can use any soap you like. Castile soap works great. I personally love to use Lemongrass Spa's bar soaps. And the reason I love these bar soaps is because they are chemical-free, cruelty-free, gluten-free. A lot of them are vegan. We have one that is, of course, our lavender goat's milk soap that is not vegan. However, I just absolutely love these soaps. So the two soaps that I prefer to use in my laundry detergent solution is our Tea Tree soap, and it has like our logo there on it. These are hand-cut bars of soap, awesome, and they're super fresh. You can also use our Lemongrass Signature Body Bar Soap, and that smells wonderful. So what are the differences between these two? I love using the Tea Tree. I think that this is my #1 choice for detergents, and the reason for that is Tea Tree essential oil is known for its properties of helping with mold, mildew, it's antifungal. It's just awesome. If any of you live, in the southern states, you know that mold is very, very prevalent. And it's very easy for towels, sheets, things like that to start getting sour. And we don't want any of that. So Tea Tree works really, really well for that. Our Tea Tree bar soap also has kaolin clay in it. And kaolin is known for its properties of absorbing oils, breaking down grease. So this for sure is my #1 pick for laundry detergents DIY. So that's our Tea Tree. Our lemongrass essential oil, first of all, smells amazing in our Lemongrass Signature Bar Soap, but it also kind of leaves a wonderful, fresh, citrusy scent in your detergent whenever you're washing your clothes, and I love that. Lemongrass essential oil is also great for breaking down different grease and oil and things like that, so love lemongrass. Yeah, so those would be my 2 picks for soap. So our recipe here, it calls for 1 bar of grated soap. Now you can use a food processor, you can use a hand grater, whatever you have around the house. I have a KitchenAid attachment that is a grater, and what I found is I had to run it through twice in order for the shavings to be a little bit smaller, and that's just my preference, so that it's a little bit more mixed with our washing soda. So it's 1 bar of grated soap to 2 cups of washing soda. Now, I know borax is very, very popular in a lot of DIY detergents, and the reason that I, after trial and error, have kind of gone away from borax is because borax works best in warm to hot water. Now, I'm more eco-friendly when it comes to laundry, so I really stick with tap water, and so for me, borax just didn't really seem like a good option for me and my detergent. So I love using Arm & Hammer's laundry booster, and it's the super washing soda, and I love this stuff. It dissolves in any temperature of water, so I love that. So it's 1 bar of soap with 2 cups of your washing soda. Now, when you blend it all together in this, you can just give, if you have a big mason jar or something, you just give it a good shake, and then you go ahead and add 15 drops of eucalyptus essential oil. Now this is Lemongrass Spa's brand of eucalyptus essential oil. We have many, many different essential oils. If you are new to essential oils, I encourage you to check them out. And there are just so many benefits to using eucalyptus. Now you can use any essential oil blend that you would like to use in your laundry detergents. The reason I like to use eucalyptus is first, it smells amazing. It's actually by itself, it's kind of an overwhelming scent, but when it's added into a formula altogether, it just leaves your clothes smelling so fresh and clean. Eucalyptus is also great for breaking down grease as well as keeping bugs away. So this is great using in your sheets. It keeps mites away, things like that. So I love using eucalyptus. So I had 15 drops of that to my laundry detergent. And so for small loads, what I tend to do is just use, if you have a spoon, tablespoon, I use a tablespoonful in a small load. And then for heavier loads or heavy, soil loads, I use 2 to 3 tablespoons per wash of this in my washing cycle. Now for whites, if you have a lot of whites, if you tend to have a whole load of whites, what I use for my whites is I will add hydrogen peroxide. I would say 2 to 3 tablespoons of hydrogen peroxide, even up to 1/4 cup in with my laundry detergent and my washing cycle, and it just really works well at brightening up your clothes. I think OxiClean has a version of that. It's called Free and Clear, and it does the same thing, but hydrogen peroxide is a lot healthier, non-toxic, and of course, a lot more cost-effective. If you're looking for a stain fighter, I've tried a lot of different stain fighters, and strawberry season, you get strawberries everywhere, raspberries, fruit punch, wine, things like that. I would encourage you to try our lemon essential oil, and lemon works great for stain fighting. It's also kind of a natural degunker. So if you have any of those tags that rip off on a product and it leaves all that residue behind, you can also add that to that and let it just melts away. It's amazing. So I really encourage lemon whenever you're looking at fighting stains. Now, this isn't something I would recommend if you want to let a stain sit with this on it, because lemon tends to kind of give a yellow hue to your clothes, and so I would very much steer clear of that. But if you're looking at like immediate stains, you can just pour a couple drops of this on the stain and then put it immediately in the wash. It works great. It's worked so good for us. If you're looking for kind of a fun fabric softener replacement, fabric softeners are wonderful because they make towels soft, sheets soft, clothes soft. However, they are full of fragrances. So how do we combat that? White vinegar, white distilled vinegar is my friend. I love using white distilled vinegar in my rinse cycle of my clothes because it really just helps not only wash away any leftover residue of your washing soda, but it also helps balance out the pH level in your water and your clothes, things like that, and just works really, really well. And I love using the white distilled vinegar with an essential oil. I noticed that whenever I do just the vinegar, sometimes you can still smell a little tint of the vinegar, so you can just combat that with adding your favorite essential oil. I love using lavender in my rinse cycle. Plus, with summer months coming up here, I love using my clothesline outside for drying my clothes, and I think clothes whenever they're dried on the line can get a little crunchy, so I love using white distilled vinegar to help soften up my clothes. So those are a couple of my tips and tricks for a DIY laundry day, and I really hope it works for you. Please give it a try if you're looking for a solution for laundry just being more eco-friendly, all natural and clean and toxic free. If you have any tips or tricks that you do in your laundry room, please share them with me. Comment down below, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts and your solutions for your laundry. Thanks so much for watching.